I'm Alan Anderson, Executive Director of Sickle Forward and a clinician taking care of individuals affected by sickle cell disease across the lifespan here in Greenville, South Carolina. Sickle Forward is a nonprofit that I started in 2023 with a focus of increasing access to screening and treatment of sickle cell disease in sub-Saharan Africa. It's expected that over 75% of infants born in sub-Saharan Africa with sickle cell disease will die from complications of the disease without access to diagnosis and basic life-saving treatment.
What more symbolic than to go up the highest peak in Africa, where we have the most patients affected with sickle cell disease.
One of the most memorable things from this experience was first of all, the unity and the purpose of the group, that we are all there to get uphill, to get there, to support this important cause to increase awareness for sickle cell disease.
My most memorable takeaway was meeting a group of new friends who have bonded through a shared experience, and getting to know Jimmy, the first sickle cell patient to summit Kilimanjaro.
We had this fantastic bond. I think that was probably the most memorable, was just getting to spend time with fantastic people looking to change the world.
I could think of no better way to celebrate turning 50 than to summit Kilimanjaro, and to raise money and awareness for sickle cell disease was just icing on the cake.
And the dirt and grime I did not anticipate. 7 days on a mountain, sleeping in a tent without showers. That was probably the biggest challenge.
It was just playing that mental game and knowing each and every day if I could keep going or not. So every day I had to make that decision whether to either call it quits or continue to send. The porters, who by the way were another huge, the porters were massive for me, and I think the team would speak to this as well, where the backbone of this traverse, they really elevated all of us to make to that summit.
My most challenging time in the journey was really the summit push. The summit push was hard, and what kept me going really was just thinking about all those patients that actually have those kind of symptoms all day long, and the mountain that they have to climb every day. I kept saying to myself, you need to continue.
Going to that high camp and just seeing the porters, my teammates, everyone cheer for me, that was extremely special.
The hardest part was definitely the summit night. It was dark, it was cold, we had our headlamps on, couldn't really see much that was in front of me, and I could only think about 1 foot in front of the other. Couldn't think about the summit, couldn't think about 10 steps ahead. That altitude really took a toll, but 1 foot in front of the other for hours on end, we finally made it to that summit, and it felt amazing.
Standing on the summit of Kilimanjaro, 19,341 feet. This is the first time a sickle cell disease patient has summited the highest peak in Africa. Congratulations, Jimmy.
It is a great pleasure to be a part of such an incredible historic climb.
It's an experience of a lifetime. I'll never forget it.
Amazing experience, proud to be a part of it.
The fantastic camaraderie we all got to build, it was a bond that, I think we still share till this day.
What I took away from this climb was really that together we can. This Tanzanian is saying beautifully, from Maja to Naweze, the South African are saying beautifully, Ubuntu. I am because we are. I think that was a great takeaway for me, that we put our minds together, we can achieve great things.
The Timmerman Traverse for Sickle Forward was a huge success. To have 20 biotech leaders reach the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro and to raise global awareness and over $2 million for sickle cell disease along the way was beyond our wildest imaginations. This success would not have been possible without the thousands of donors who supported us throughout this endeavor. We look forward to using these funds to help those affected by sickle cell disease reach their own personal summits. Thank you.